We're alive.
Make that false free again. I love it. It's 11-year-old girl talking about things that were done to her that shouldn't have been done. Developing, in certain areas. So one thing I want to note on is how close sex offenders live to schools around here. Oh, yeah, that's Mr. Rod. Second sharing. I'm so sorry. In Aberdeen, Washington, a city councilman known for his tough-on-crime stance and commitment to ridding the streets of dangerous criminals shocks the public when he's accused of committing an unthinkable and heinous crime. So really, is there truth to what thing? The following footage has never been seen before. Please note that this report is based on police records, and all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. 39-year-old Riley Carter began his campaign for city council in early 2023, promising an aggressive approach to cleaning up the city of Aberdeen.
City council.
In January of 2024, he began serving as
This man was in charge of the city? That's actually crazy.
It's fucked.
an elected official. However, on July 30th, 2024, a jaw-dropping accusation by his stepdaughter sends police on a search to arrest him, sending shockwaves through the community. Walk in, just so where everything we have is audio video recording galleries and body cameras.
Is this where you cut the headphones?
Oh, I had them in my head, but that's because it was just me. But yeah, that's good right there.
After police locate him walking alone down a residential street, he's led in handcuffs into a small interrogation room by a detective who's determined to find out if there's any truth to the horrifying claims. Shockingly, it was his own wife Maya who initially confronted him about the disturbing truth his stepdaughter revealed.
I started freaking out on him, like, how could you, what the fuck is wrong with you, kind of a thing. And he was just really calm and said, no, I didn't do this. And I hung up, and then he just took off. I guess he just left.
What I learned from the last video, when somebody accuses you of doing something crazy, you would be like, why would you say that? That's what a normal person would say, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when they're lying, they're just calm. No, I didn't do that. Who answers that kind of question like that?
Did he say anything to you about it?
He just said that he didn't do it. He swears up and down he didn't do it.
Due to his status as a city councilman, the Aberdeen Police Department requested the investigation to be handled by the Grays Harbor Sheriff's Office in an effort to avoid a conflict of interest. After reading his Miranda rights, the interrogation begins, but Riley has yet to realize the source of the allegations. Riley explains he had a typical morning, but everything changed when Maya arrived home. And I heard the front door open and shut, so I come out, and she got by the hand, and then she's walking out the door, and that's what's going on. When Maya left with no response, he called her cell phone for an explanation. She accused him of committing an unthinkable act and hung up the phone. However, as Maya explains, their conversation continued over Facebook Messenger. When she realized she had no tangible evidence of his crimes, she decided to take a risk. And I bluffed and said, I have you on camera, just seeing if that would incite anything out of him, and he just was
That's smart.
Maya's anger over the situation was visceral, and he was left with a chilling command. I go down to the basement, and she told me, so I did set up a rope. I thought about it. I really did. Because
Is he trying to guilt trip them? Because nobody cares.
Oh my gosh. Talking about set up the rope.
Right.
Nothing, it doesn't matter because being on city council, everybody knows now, it's over now. And we were right there, man. Everybody was amped up. We were going to change some things and everything, and now that's going. It's going. It's all gone. June 24th, just 1 month prior, Riley posted a video to his Facebook page in an attempt to shed a light on criminal activity in his neighborhood. These videos will have an eerie relevance.
Hey everyone, we took the babies for a drive around town to help them get a nap, so I thought it would be a good opportunity to make a little video on how I feel about certain things we deal with in our daily lives around downtown Aberdeen. I really want people to get to know me, and what better way with me in my casual environment being myself. Thank you so much.
Hypocrite.
He's literally just doing this so that before people find out the bad news about him.
Mm-hmm.
Moments later, when the exact allegations are revealed.
Right.
Like, how are you? We're out driving around, got the babies asleep.
TikTok.
Anyways, that'd be a good idea. Maybe take you guys along with me. We'll go drive around downtown. And we'll just go look at things. And maybe we can talk about things, you know, like to see different things to improve on. Or whatever it may be. Keep it fun, keep it relaxed, and be myself. So one thing I want to note on is close sex offenders live to schools around here. How close they are to bus stops. How easy it is for them to just have instant access to anyone or anybody's kids here. You know, in each of these neighborhoods. Sorry, I had to hit my brakes there because
But
He's saying this because he's one of these people, and he's
stuttering too.
He's just trying to get people to think the complete opposite of him, so that it's hard to believe when the truth comes out.
Mm-hmm.
looked like a tweaker came shooting out of the alley and she got in front of my car.
Is it a tweet?
Which is something, you know, that really needs to be addressed, okay? So I know one place a lot of people want to see is the camp underneath the bridge. I will state, however, I have my baby girls with me, so I'm not going to take them down there just because people know who I am around here. And last thing I want is a rock to fly from the way this state works. I can see me going to prison because somebody hit my daughter with a rock. That person to death, and that's just, come on. You wouldn't do that for your own kids. Despite his apparent
Oh my god.
whatever it takes to protect his children, as it turns out, Riley's
Why does their house
shocking
look like
secret
that?
was revealed by his own 11-year-old stepdaughter,
Wait.
whose name has been redacted from the interview to protect
Actual
her
case
identity.
photo.
Not everybody cares about
11-year-old stepdaughter, bruh.
That's horrible.
suggestion. So
They're not even related.
Oh, that's something.
they were talking about something different. And said she didn't want to talk about it. In a recorded interview with his stepdaughter's therapist, she explains what happened earlier this morning, when it quickly became clear that something was horribly wrong.
So we had an appointment at 2 o'clock, and
These are actual
he'd been
photos of
displaying
their-
some behaviors and had reported 2 weeks prior that was mean to her. So we were going to talk more about it today. She said she didn't want to talk about it. She didn't want to say it out loud.
In an effort to help the child, she suggested writing it down. However, the disturbing words she wrote on the page left the counselor in shock.
Oh
When she
my
wrote
god.
that down, like, can you tell me like how like what emotions look like and how she was acting?
So before she wrote it down, when she said she didn't want to say it out loud, she started just staring down at the ground. She was like stone cold. You could tell she was checking out, and she was kind of fidgeting her hands. And I've been her therapist for probably a little bit over 2 years, and she's never acted like that.
This is
That's out of the
horrible.
norm.
That is completely out of the norm. Her facial expression looked as if she was scared, like fear. And then she wrote it down, and then she kind of had this look of, oh no, or I'm in trouble, or something.
The haunting words were
It's so
Please
sad.
be careful who you marry, because it really matters. This is why you have to pay attention to so many things before you have kids with people. Like, please be careful.
There's a fucked up world out there, man. There's a lot of crazy ass mofos. You gotta just know who you're messing with in the long run, for real.
Mm-hmm.
written by the child will later be revealed. For now, in an attempt to understand her claims, investigators begin to dig into their familial relationship. So can you talk about what your relationship is with and how long you've been in her life?
Since she was 4, I think she's a great kid. She's, I don't know how to explain it, always just outgoing, but kind of keeps to herself. Good kid.
Answer yours.
Yeah. was that a hard role to step into with her being that young, or? Yes and no. I always kept in the back of my head that there's going to be a time when she gets to know her real dad, and so that's the line that needs to be respected, and that's not me to try to take that place. Just stay available, you know. That's about the best I could do. Okay. What, like, how close would you guys be as far as being her? Yes. I always thought it's we were like close, not like super close. It's like I'd say she felt comfortable to always like throw bits in front of me. You know, ask for like things for birthday or Christmas or complain or you know, tell me about her favorite color or something. What should you guys do? Say much aside from watching. Yeah.
Why does he keep saying the living room? Like, he literally keeps saying the living room because he doesn't want them to think that he was in her bedroom.
She's 5, and then she's 2. Okay. And do you feel like you have a similar relationship with all 3 kids, or do you feel like you're closer with your 2 biological kids? It's a different kind of relationship. I'd say with my stepkids.
Riley's videos
It shouldn't
pattern,
be.
in which he often
Unless
instructs
they're
the
old.
witness to do anything to protect his children from local crime. However, the harrowing words of his stepdaughter may suggest that the dangers were much closer to home than anyone realized.
Oh, God, I'm such Mr. Rod, Zachary.
Hmm?
The 2 daughters. You know, you never know what them.
Do you hear how he just said my 2 daughters when... Does he have 3 kids or 3 daughters? He had a
Yes.
son?
I think
One
the son passed
biological?
away, but
What is he talking about right now? Cause
One thing I don't message yet.
Yet it was the bone-chilling note written by the 11-year-old girl that truly left her therapist in shock and her mother Maya in rage.
So she wrote it down, and what she wrote was, "He touches me and makes me uncomfortable."
no.
that's
I dare
horrible.
you to let me build you a completely free e-commerce store.
Oh, that's fucked
In April
up.
2024, just 4 months prior to his arrest, Riley began a crowdfunding campaign to launch a non-profit aimed at catching online predators and deterring them from engaging in harmful acts against
Good job,
children.
Frank.
Hey, what up, everybody? A little bit of story time. So I live in
Wait, is that his name?
Biblical State,
Is
Washington.
his name Riley or the little
Every
girl?
time I wear this hat out in public, you know, people always give me those looks and, "Ooh, it's a mega hat. Ooh, it's too bad. He hates everyone." But a story times.
Was, "He touches me and makes me uncomfortable."
In April 2024, just 4 months prior to his arrest, Riley began a crowdfunding campaign to launch a non-profit aimed at catching online predators and deterring them from engaging in harmful
Oh my
acts against children.
gosh.
Hey, what up, everybody? A little bit of story time. So I live in an incredibly liberal state, Washington, yeah. And every time I wear this hat out in public, you know, people always give me those looks and, "Ooh, it's a mega hat. Ooh, it's too bad. He hates everyone." And
Duh.
they read it. And usually they have a pretty good laugh, you know, in support of it. Then again, still they get those people that aren't.
Something that said pedophile.
Then why is it in the print of that?
No, they don't. The victim does, but they
Why is it in the print of that thing? Obviously, people are gonna think that.
Make pedophiles afraid again?
People always mistake it for a MAGA hat.
Oh
It's just
my.
great.
His videos seem to express that he would go to any lengths to ensure their safety, becoming a vocal advocate for devoted fathers.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Want to make a quick message for you on this Father's Day, right? So
How
here's
do
the
you do
deal.
that with his eyebrow?
a lot of women out there doing the whole, I'm more man than my man, so them dudes, they don't need no appreciation. We just stop it.
Yeah, this nigga's
stop it.
cool.
Here's why. Okay? You think that it's an empowering moment. But the problem is, you're trying to take something away from a lot of really, really good dudes out there that are actually really good to their kids, right?
Yes. But you're not in the right place to be saying this, sir.
Yeah, the last one to be talking, doing all that weird ass shit, man. What the fuck?
Right.
And there are actually a lot of really hardworking, awesome single moms out there, right? That they pull both roles and they do deserve that recognition. So if you're not feeling validated, don't take it out on everyone else. Thank you. This message was brought to you by an American that gives it. Have a wonderful day.
Given Riley's outspoken stance against preying on children, the question remains, do these horrifying allegations hold any truth? Fully aware of the chilling details, having spoken to the girl himself, the detective continues his efforts to extract answers from Riley.
I sat in an interview with just a little while ago and watched her basically relive it again when she was having it to describe what was happening. I don't know what strong, but she was very descriptive of what was happening. And like I said, like, we're not here to pass judgment. We're not here to label people. And understand, like, there's things that happen in our lives that cause us to make mistakes. That's a 11-year-old girl talking about things that are done to her that
Here's a
shouldn't
trailer
have
stop.
Where's the place?
It's in Woodland Hills.
Mm.
It's like 20 minutes. Well, if there's traffic, like more.
She was talking about being told to keep it a secret and not tell anybody. And she was talking today about how she couldn't keep it inside no more. She had to tell somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So really, is there truth to what thing?
Many of Riley's videos even expose the potential dangers lurking on their residential street, captured on their home surveillance system. However, it's a different set of security cameras that may hold the key to unearthing the truth of the unsettling allegations against Riley.
Right, can you tell me more about the cameras? Okay. I was trying to understand what the camera situation was. We kept hearing about cameras. So, what are they for?
Something in every room, like the kitchen rooms. And then she's got them throughout the house, and we put them on the outside of the house for security reasons. And the main reason for it is just one of the stepkids is autistic, and he'll have like meltdowns or whatever it may be, and then that way she can keep an eye on him.
Mm-hmm. And when they're in the house, like, are they inside the bedrooms or like in the hallways, or how are they set up?
Hey, I said that.
You did.
So these kids room,
But why is it?
There's one on this wall here.
Okay. Do you have access to view those cameras, or is that?
Do you see Sal's in here?
According to Maya, however, an alarming discrepancy was uncovered when she reviewed the footage.
My daughter told me that he was unplugging all of our cameras that led to her room. I went and I checked the cameras on my phone. In the time frames that she told me he's been unplugging the cameras, there are no footage. And I've noticed that they've been unplugged or whatever. I thought it was her. The plug to that camera is at the very top, of, like, almost touching the ceiling. So it's not something that she can reach unless she pushes her chair up there, which would be caught on camera if she did that. It looked like this is 7:30 is when the earliest recording is this morning.
That's unusual.
And then I went back and checked all the cameras that are upstairs that face her door, and every single one of them, it is most days it's after 7:30 a.m. is when they all start recording.
Then every other camera's on.
Yeah.
So he
Yes.
unplugs them every
The
night.
ones leading to her room and in her room were off.
Correct.
With only the
Oh my
child's
God.
claims, the detectives must work to get a confession from Riley himself. The officer urges him to admit to the horrifying act, telling him their only goal is to get to the bottom of the truth. However, Riley hesitates as he grapples with what to do next.
What?
Man, be a goddamn man, right? Be a man. Watching your miserable existence.
He's talking to
No
himself.
turning back. We're already at this point.
He's fucked.
There are things that I had to.
As the interrogation continues, the investigator urges Riley to confess. However, getting a straight answer from him will be no easy task.
When you woke up today, this is the last place you expect to be. But it's what we do. And moving forward from here is what's going to affect a lot of lives. And there, like I said, there's ways to get through this. There's programs that can be offered through the court. There's things that can be offered that help you deal with the demons and all the things that you've been dealing with, the stress. There's ways to get through what happened and to help everybody move on from it. But it starts right here by being truthful, and it starts right now. It's saying that you've done. Because I believe what that. So, accept things for what they are. There's certain things in life you don't recover. I want to tell you guys, I got all that right. You guys got that? That's important. You know, God, this just sucks. So close. So close to accomplishing a good thing. Doing something great. So close to getting the drug back. So close to getting, all the craziness out of the streets. So many people believe in it. And now it's over. It's gone.
As Riley keeps deflecting the subject, providing little to no hints, it appears as though the detective won't rest until the truth is exposed.
She said the last time it happened was this morning. And she talked about how her camera gets unplugged before you come in the room, and she just pretends to sleep. But she said that it wouldn't matter if she was sleeping there and waiting. It would happen anyway.
Oh my gosh.
And so right now we're collecting, she got the hospital and collecting DNA samples. And this is this opportunity where I'm offering a chance to explain what happened and when a mistake was made, and it's time to be truthful and take ownership of the mistake and not let it catch up to you down the road and proven by DNA, because we get touch DNA off of things all the time. And it's the sweat glands in your fingers. I did go out to her this morning. I didn't touch her. I did not touch her.
Bruh.
She wanted nuggets or something.
In the morning?
He just thought of that.
Yeah.
Look at their face. They're not buying that.
You look like
Yeah,
this,
touch her
dude.
this morning, woke up. Just say that happened. Right. Well, I was going to say that this wasn't the only time it happened. It's happened lots of times. I don't know.
The disturbing admission finally unveils the truth, though nothing prepares the detectives for the sick and twisted reasoning he'll later give.
No, how many times did this happen?
Oh, good.
Fast. I don't
Lord.
know. But we weird impulse to
What?
Fuck?
I'd say you're
It's too many to shoot.
No.
Bro, what is
That poor
wrong with
girl.
that?
She's gonna have trauma.
That's terrible.
during those 5 minutes we don't plug the camera. No, there was
That's a lie.
she would already have her unplugged.
What?
And she would do it, she would unplug it. I don't know why.
According to the
Bro,
child,
God.
however, the cameras were mostly unplugged by Riley himself.
How did it start? I just that I have ADHD. I get that.
Bro.
Cause don't be trying to put that image around people with ADHD. Cause that is nothing. What?
Yeah, no.
What? What?
Yeah, that's
You
not
rape
an,
somebody
that's not
because
an
you have
excuse.
ADHD?
That is not an excuse to be made. That's fucked.
Am I thinking of that?
Even the console?
It's like, really, nigga?
No. No.
Is it really?
Yeah. About his new job. He going to jail, man.
We'll all be concerned about sleeping at night and wake up in the morning to whatever coming in there.
Before confronting Riley with the crucial question of why he would harm his own stepdaughter, he poses a different question. His answer, however, further exposes how little Riley appears to understand the gravity of the situation.
You ever talk to her? No. Yeah. Actually, I apologized to her once, twice.
Fuck off,
When it
man.
happened, just randomly. When it happened. Tell me about one of the times you apologized, what happened? I don't know how to explain it, I just told her. One of my exact words to her that said something along the lines of, I'm so sorry. You know, I don't even know what the hell that was about. And I apologize. And about it, she didn't take anything out of it, but what? Was she awake that time when you apologized about it? Yeah. To have the conversation come up. I just do it silent and, good vibe in the air, wasn't nothing weird or anything. Then, he just said, hey, I did that. No, I'm really sorry. So I don't understand what was that about. And I asked her, are you okay? And she said, yeah, no problem.
In an exclusive interview
Bro, it's
obtained
cap.
only by Iwu, Maya will soon speak out, offering her advice for parents of young children. In the meantime, before facing the inevitable consequences, investigators are determined to find an answer to a crucial question.
The why is the number one question like everybody wants to know. Everybody wants to know why. We can't prove why by cell phone records or DNA evidence or video footage. That just proves the who and the what and the how. The why comes from these conversations, and obviously, huge mistake, we've had the stress in our home has been unreal. I don't want to just give you a bunch of excuses. I should be my own person. I don't want to always get so mad at me. You scream, you do not use certain things as excuses, but it's that's what's going on. There's so much just on my shoulders at all times, just chewing in my ear constantly. It sucks. It really, really, really sucks. Like I said, it's not even a sexual thing. I'm being attracted. It's just this weird impulse. I don't know. I don't know. it's weird. God, this is just a weird conversation. Certain
What?
areas,
She's developing in certain areas is crazy.
With Riley's confession,
Bruh.
along with an unsettling answer to the question of why he would have committed such a depraved act, his arrest is imminent.
I didn't laugh
However,
at
the
that, by the way.
investigator has one final
He was like,
heartbreaking question.
Yeah, I should laugh at him. He deserves it.
I'll be honest, all the damage just besides her mom, her sister, her brother, the community, literally everything and everyone that is let down by this. I'm sorry to recover it. I deserve whatever's coming my direction. I deserve it. And I hope that she can heal. And they'll find what it is that they need in their life to live the absolute best life that they can.
An apology, however, will do little to prevent the consequences that await him, as he's led away in handcuffs and taken to Grays Harbor County Jail. In the meantime, Riley's wife Maya shares red flags she noticed after his arrest and offers advice for parents, hoping to prevent the same terrifying fate from happening to others.
He did not get along with my boys because my boys are on the spectrum and they clashed a lot. They're teenage boys. And so I didn't think anything of that until everything came out. It wasn't a red flag in the moment as it was happening. But then like after this all came out, that's what was actually happening. It's like, oh, crap. Background checks mean nothing. For women that are dating right now, background checks mean nothing because he had nothing. He was squeaky clean, and I had 4 children when I first met him. I didn't really see any red flags at first. Nothing really happened. To severity, I wasn't paying attention to it until we bought our house together, and then I was 100% reliant on him. I quit my job. I helped him get sober so that he can go back and get to work and everything, and no woman should ever put herself out for a man. Just even though you think you love him and you think it won't be him, it probably will be.
After Riley's arrest, Maya explains that the public response to their situation has led her to becoming a target of unexpected scrutiny, with many people questioning why she has cameras in her children's rooms in the first place.
I do have disabled children that require severe supervision, and they've been in home care and like all these sorts of different cares, and I was advised by professionals to have these cameras.
39-year-old Riley
That's so
Tyrell
smart.
Carter was
Like,
officially charged with
I'm not
multiple
even
counts of
professional.
first-degree rape of a child and first-degree child molestation. While in jail, Riley is swabbed for DNA, which will later be compared to the assault kit performed on the 11-year-old girl. His bail was set at $150,000. On August 2nd, 2024, a press release from the city of Aberdeen announced his resignation from his city council position. Though the case is still ongoing, Maya was able to inform Iwu that a trial is currently set to begin on March 11th, 2025.
This man better get life.
Sorry for interrupting.
GG's, bruh.
This man better get life, y'all, because that was crazy.
That's fucking disturbing. Some foul ass shit to do, bruh. You get sick in the mind.
Yeah. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and stay safe because people are crazy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and
Hey.
share this video. Bye,
Rowdy.
guys. Yeah.